Joe and I are together today. He'll be solo tomorrow. I'll be with him Friday. And then in 3 weeks, I think it's July 24th, Tiki and I will begin the new show coming up in a few weeks. Big Mac is getting very emotional as well because Big Mac is running the board for the second to last time in his WFAN career.
Well, let's hope.
Yeah, so unless things go badly in the overnight,
hope. Yeah.
And he gets demoted of some sorts.
Yeah.
This is the end of an era for Big Mac, and I say this with a lot of sadness to you.
Yeah.
I have worked with many people over many years running the board at WFAN. I've worked with the great Ray Martell.
Yeah.
I've worked with the great Dove Kramer.
Mm-hmm.
I've worked with many, many people, and I don't think there was anybody.
Here we go. Say it good.
I don't know if there was anybody as crappy as you as running the board.
Well, I always had my eye somewhere else. That's probably why.
That's what I told the bosses recently.
Oh,
I
is
said,
that so?
listen, I said, look, I know he's not good at it, but understand he's got the eye on the bigger prize. You have to understand.
You're telling the bosses I wasn't good as a board
Well,
op?
they were
the conversation.
I mean, this is not a secret.
Oh, it's a secret. Please stop it.
I think everybody knew.
Well, I've been doing it since 2007, so somewhere along the line they didn't either care or they disagree with you.
At what point during this incredible 16-year run did you give up? Did you say...
Did I give up about the board?
What was the point where you're like, I'm not even going to try anymore. I'm good.
Listen, you're overstating it.
Am I?
Yeah,
No.
I think so.
You were always such a pleasure to work with. Big Mac's a great guy, and now he's going to get the big opportunity to do overnights. And you're starting soon, aren't you? When are you starting?
I believe I'm starting Monday night.
You can't make that
Monday
announcement?
morning.
Can you make that big announcement?
I don't see why not. I wasn't told not to.
Now,
so
here's the real question.
It's a couple days away.
Here's the real question.
Yeah.
You are going to become the overnight guy.
Yes.
Have you reached out to the greatest overnight host in the history of this radio station to get advice on what it's
Who's
like?
that, Summers? Yeah.
Hold on. Before we get to this, I have to tell you this.
Yeah.
Okay, so I go into the bathroom, okay? Right? I go into the stall in the bathroom. All right, TCB. All right. Time to come out of the bathroom. The freaking door's not opening. All right? Not opening.
Is that where you were?
Bro, I couldn't get out. I'm kicking the door.
You were trapped in the bathroom?
Trapped in the store. I'm kicking hold on. I'm kicking the door. Now I'm climbing. I mean,
climbing?
Well, what am I going to do? I can't bend down enough to go under the door. I don't think I can get through underneath. All right?
You won't get back up?
That's not happening. Right. I'll be in the hospital. So I'm like, okay, I can't do this. So maybe I can go over the top.
Oh, my God.
Right? So now I'm standing on the freaking toilet. Right? I'm like, now I'm screaming into the, like, it's got to be, somebody has to go to the bathroom, don't they? I mean, come on. I mean, right?
So how did you get out?
How I get out? Okay, so now I'm on the top. I'm standing. I'm starting to sweat now, too. I'm breaking into a
let me get this straight. You're standing on the toilet.
Standing on the toilet
Your hands
seat.
are on top of the door,
My
and you're
hands
trying to, climb
my
over?
head is actually over. I mean, you can see me. My head is, over the top, right? So I'm screaming. I say, somebody's got to go to the bathroom. There's nobody here because there's nobody in the building anymore like the old days, right? Okay. Finally, what I was able to do from the top while I'm standing on the toilet and I'm praying, don't fall into the toilet when this happened. That would be a disaster, okay?
God.
Which thankfully I did not. I kicked the knob and it opens finally. What a disaster. And I'm like, geez, I mean, it's a few minutes now. They're probably going to come looking for me. Nobody's coming to look for me. I mean, Luke, could you at least, is he alive?
Yeah, I was looking for you, Joe. I just didn't know the rules of engagement when you're in the bathroom. I didn't know if you wanted me to poke the head in. There's guy code.
No.
You could be TCBing a little longer.
If we're getting into 20 minutes, either I'm dead, either I'm died. Okay.
He's
could,
dead.
Which, by the way, please,
He's
Lord,
only
don't
in a couple
let me
of times a year.
Don't let me die in the bathroom, okay? You know what I mean? I spent enough freaking time in the bathroom.
But that's
don't let
the
me die
Joe
there.
Benigno bathroom that's going to get a
Yeah.
plaque
It is
on
my
it real
bath- it
soon.
is true.
That would secure a plaque.
But they need to fix the. Where's Oliveira? Does he work anymore? I mean, come on.
Wow.
I saw him today. I love Oliveira.
I was about 3 minutes in, and I
only
started
bust the ones I love. You know what I mean?
We were 3 minutes into the segment, and I started giving Big Mac a look of, Is he all right?
Is he dead?
Where is he?
We had to get to my running the board scenario just to kill time.
I'm sorry. Let's get back to that now. So now everybody's, my wife's probably home. Like I could just see my husband now as he climbed. Thank God he didn't jump over the top.
I can't believe you were willing to do that.
What?
To jump over the
Thinking
freaking
about it. I'm like, look,
thinking about
in the old days, I would have went for it. Like, now I'm going to be 70 years old. I don't know if that's a smart
But
idea.
Joe, there's no way.
I mean, maybe when I was 40, I would have done it.
There's no way that would have ended well. Like if you're jumping over that thing.
Well,
here
here was my thought process. If I can get on the top, I can get my feet to the stall right to the left of me, right?
Oh, my God.
So if I can get my feet on top of the stall, maybe I can pull this off,
I don't think Big Mac,
Oh, my
Louie,
God.
or
This was a panic, man.
who are
Let me tell
30
you.
years younger, I don't think we could do that. Like if we put ourselves
not-
in the bathroom right now and tried, like the
But
bathroom
they got to
Olympics
fix
to get out.
Seeing how it's my bathroom now,
Yeah.
what they need to do is fix the door so it opens easily.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
I mean, wow.
Not everybody would be as resourceful as you to climb on the toilet to open it up.
I mean, I thought about going under, but I'm like, nah,
No.
you ain't making under. You know what I mean?
No. Well, I'm glad you're all right. I'm glad
Yeah,
you're
glad you
All right,
made
so
it.
if I go, Lug, like in an hour from now, if I go in the bathroom again and it's like 15 minutes, you can't find me, you'll know why.
This time out, no. Yeah.
Oh, what a disgrace.
So have you called Joe for any advice, Big Mac?
Well, I knew
Mr.
I was going
Overnight
to see
guy?
him this week.
Oh, yeah?
I knew I was going to see him. We had some talks. Now I figured out the bathroom. Thank God.
Yeah,
'Cause
you
if
don't
it
wanna-
happens, if it
don't
happens
do
in the
that.
overnight,
Right.
no one
You're
will
dead.
come look
It's
for
over.
me. I'm
That's
dead.
it. That's
I'll
right.
just
It's
have
all
to-
over. It's the end of the road, bro.
They'll find me. I'll try to make some elaborate thing out of toilet paper or something, trying to get out. But yeah, no, I'll talk to him. We were just talking before about the difference in the times and you know, but looking forward to it. I'm excited. I understand the
deserves it.
pantheon of great hosts.
You
they
deserve
literally have done the overnight, so I'm looking forward to it.
And I'm telling you, I did it 9.5 years.
Yeah.
I had so much fun doing the overnight. I mean, it was like just a completely different world.
Oh, God.
And the callers make the show.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I mean, the
No
show's
doubt.
not about you. It's all about the callers. And I had all the characters back then.
Yes. Short Al.
You know? Yeah. Doris. Bruce
Yeah.
and Bayside. Bruce and Flushing. All these different guys. The Prophet, who I don't know, like some of these people, I don't even know if they're alive anymore.
Unfortunately, a
Jerome
lot of
in
them aren't.
Manhattan,
Yeah.
I don't think
Yeah.
he's with us anymore.
I don't think he is.
A lot of guys, man.
And it's a great opportunity to go to games. Joe went to like every
I
freaking
went to
game when you were
every
doing
game.
overnight.
Let me tell you, bro, I went like Yankee games, Met game. I mean, I was at every Nick Ranger game. Forget, I was like at every Nick and Ranger. Even the Nets.
I know. With
When
the New
Nets were
Jersey
playing
Net
in
games.
Jersey, I used to go to all the Net games too.
So, Big Mac, anytime you want to go to a net game, you hit me up. I'll
Let's
hook
go.
you up.
He's good. There you go.
We're gonna have to figure out this.
It was
Garden
easier for
press
me because I was
credential
living
thing.
in Jersey when they were playing in Jersey. But
Yeah.
now they're in Brooklyn.
I have
It's
to
a little
figure out
different.
this Garden
Slightly.
press credential.
Garden press credential. You're not
Yeah.
getting a garden press
That's what I
credential.
need.
How come? What do you mean? You don't have a garden press credential?
We're everybody's banned from
Yeah,
getting
we're
a garden
banned.
press credential. Dolan
So,
does
if
not
long
you
like.
story.
want to go to a Nick game, you can't get like an individual credential?
Yeah, you
No.
can buy a ticket. That's
You
what
buy
you
a
can do.
ticket, that's it.
You go
they
to
will let-
Ticketmaster.com.
So Dolan will not let anybody from the fan get a credential for a Nick or Ranger game.
I also wonder, in fairness to that, has anyone really tried? Like, if you try, if you apply for one next year, maybe you'll get one. I don't know. I think it's on the table. So give it a try.
We'll find out. Yeah.
Give it a good effort. But if you want to go to a Nick game, hit me up. I'll take you up there.
All right.
Go on to the Chase Bridge and
Chase Bridge
watch.
is nice.
It's
it's
great.
great.
We get
Yeah.
to see my fellow redhead, Dante
DiVincenzo. He's already my favorite Nick.
I mean, my God.
How could I not?
They went out and added a ginger. Like, I mean.
Unbelievable. And another Nova guy. All we need is your guy now,
You're not-
Mikhail Bridges.
You take your hands off of him. All right?
That's all we need.
All you
Let's
Knick
go.
fans dreaming about Mikal Bridges, let me tell you something. Ain't happening.
I
He signed
have to
long
tell you.
term and he's here.
I have to tell you, I was a little upset about getting rid of Obi Toppin.
Well, you should be.
I was.
No, you should.
I mean, and they got it for nothing. They give up 2 second-round picks for the guy.
So-
you couldn't get like a late first round, like in 2030.
The Knicks have done, and Leon Rose has done a lot of really good things running this franchise. And they've turned it around to where if you're ranking the teams you root for in terms of closeness to a championship, the Knicks are no longer the joke that they used to be.
No, definitely not.
So overall, Leon's done fine. But let's stick with this. You draft a guy in the lottery, okay, and you never gave him a chance to succeed.
Never.
When Obi Toppin played 30 minutes a game.
Right.
You ever see his numbers? They're freaking amazing.
I know that.
They're all-star caliber numbers. 56% from the field, 44% from three. They turned them into this spot-up shooter who would never play more than 15 minutes a night. So do not be surprised when he's in Indiana with a guy like Tyrese Halliburton who can run the fast break and athletic wings all over the place. Don't be surprised when Obi Toppin blossoms. Because I think he will, Joe.
Look, this is not Kevin Knox. This is not Frank Ntilikina, okay? This is a guy that actually can play.
Correct.
And I was when I saw that deal, they even brought his brother in. I figured once they signed his brother from Kentucky, okay, they're not getting rid of him, right? And then they turn around and they trade him for nothing. I mean, for 2 second-round picks. Come on.
Because they realized he has no role on this team.
I guess.
He has no. So my issue isn't even just the return, because the return sucks. I agree with you.
Terrible.
It was that obviously he didn't have a lot of value because the Knicks never gave him that full opportunity. And if they brought him back this year, it was going to be the same thing. He was going to play 15 minutes a night.
Right.
Because say what you want about Julius. Julius goes out there, plays every single game. He plays 37 minutes a night.
Yeah, he does.
And Tom Thibodeau's never made it work with Obi and Julius on the floor at the same time. Very rarely gave it a try, but never made it work. And because they never made it work, Obi Toppin was in this box where he was never going to play more than 15 minutes a night.
Right.
And so this is far different. I think you're spot on. It's so different than Frank Ntilikina and Kevin Knox.
No question about it.
Because those guys were genuine busts. This guy is going to be good. I'm not saying he's going to be an all-star. I don't know how good he's going to be.
No,
but he's going to be a solid player.
Look, the
guy's
guy's got talent. There's no doubt about it. He can score offensively. God knows he can run the floor and all of that. I was very disappointed when I saw that.